Brady was 12th, and Megan Robbins finished 7th. So you have some people that have some experience in this race.
And we are underway in the mile run. It's 4 laps around the track, and instantly Brunson of Fairview decides she wants to get out and try to break down that stagger before they can collapse on the inside, and she is out there along with Kaki Mealy and Kate Vernon of Gwynedd Mercy also there. Now here's where you can have some teamwork coming into play, because you have Vernon and Mealy, both of Gwynedd Mercy, and you see here they've decided to run together here on this opening lap.
Well, I think the part of that is you know each other really well, and you know someone has maybe the ability to set the pace a little bit better than the other one, so they can set the pace off each other, or one just wants to take it out. And I don't know that the strategy is to help the teammates per se win the race. Let's take it out and I'll tire everybody else out and you come in first. But I think you're right. I think they know where they're going pacing wise, and now they're going to move up and run side by side.
It is Vernon with the lead and Mealy pulling up into second, and on the way outside comes Alyssa Deal of Monteau, and she is actually going to take the lead as they come to the start-finish line. 3 laps to go in this mile run, and instantly Vernon keeps Spat out in front. But not a lot of separation there in that pack, especially between the top 8. A lot of traffic there.
Pace time 71. That's just a shade about where they want to be. That's going to take them under 5 minutes if they can continue that. They had to run a preliminary to get into this race, and that's always a tough thing to do when you run 1600. Brought 12 to the finals. They took 4. They ran 2 heats, took the top 4 from each heat in the 4 best times.
And again on the outside, here comes Brinson of Fairview, and she is out in front now. She's wearing the yellow jersey. You see Morelli in there, and the 2 Gwynedd Mercy runners, Vernon and Mealy. And Alyssa Deal of Monteau currently in 4th now. She feeds back with Vernon and Mealy passing her. Coming down on the halfway point of it. 150 meters to go, and then we will be at halfway. Here comes Vernon again around Vernon. So we've had a lot of lead changes here in the first half of the race, and now it's Vernon again, leading with Mealy second, and Brinson is third.
Interesting when you watch these mile races and the 800s coming up. A lot of close contact, because the group of 10 goes together, but no one ever seems to go. They just know where each other's at, and they really can't cut anybody off. That's the rule. You can't cut anybody off, make them break their stride. As long as you do that, you're in pretty good shape. Went through at about a 2:33 mark, and that puts them under 5, about a 5:06 for the miles. The half mile has passed, and this is the lap they got to work. This is the one you got to come out on, particularly if you're not the speedster in the bunch. You got to get out there and make a move.
Gwynedd Mercy, remember, they had both Vernon and Mealy in that 4x8 relay final, which they won the first event of the day back around 9 o'clock this morning. Less than 2 laps to go now. And again, here comes Grunson on the outside, and the yellow trying to make a push. There she goes around Mealy. And now she's pushing it on Mealy and Vernon as well. She lost her momentum there trying to slingshot around Mealy. She's still solidly in third, and now Morelli pushing, and Morelli is around her for third.
And Morelli making a big move here. She's going to go up with that group. It's what she has to do at this point. Come down to the final lap and see who has some speed in their legs left.
This is Lynn Morelli, by the way, of St. Basil, the junior. Still the Gwynedd Mercy runners leading it. Coming down on 1 lap to go, Vernon is in the lead with Mealy in second, Lynn Morelli third, and then in 4th it's Grunson. And now they start to separate. Here come the 2 Gwynedd Mercy teammates. 1 lap to go. They're out in the 3:49. It's Vernon and Mealy.
And a chance to break 5 minutes if they come back hard. It means they're going to have to come back with about a 71, which is possible.
4:59 is the honor roll time. And it is Mealy and Vernon, with Vernon leading Mealy.
You mentioned about teammates helping each other. Well, that's exactly what they're doing here. They probably run so many miles together over the past year that they know each strides and what they're going to do. And it'll be interesting to see how this finishes out. It's anybody's race with about 2:20 to go here. 200 meters right now.
They are both juniors. Vernon leading Mealy. And then it's back to Morelli in third, Lynn Morelli. Vernon on the left and Mealy on the right. Can Mealy reel in her teammate with 100 meters to go? What a finish here in the mile run. Mealy trying to find some room around her teammate Vernon, but it looks like Vernon is stronger, and Vernon starts to pull away now. Vernon into the final 20 meters, and Kate Vernon, the top seed, is going to outlast her teammate Kaki Mealy and win the girls' mile run right at 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes even, and just a great race from those two. Wow, 1-2, same school, and they just ran it hard. They took off at that. You saw them take off at the half-mile mark, opened up a little lead. Morelli tried to run with them there for a little bit, and then when the last lap came, it was all theirs. Pushed each other through it and picked up the win.
A tremendous comeback by Alexandra Loos of Bentworth. The freshman came from nowhere to take third. But Kate Vernon of Gwynedd Mercy, a 1-2 finish for Gwynedd Mercy. Don't think that won't help their cause in the team points.
Plus, they already got 10 points in a relay.
Right.
And they have top seeds in the 800 and probably the 4x4. So an opportunity for them to pick up a state championship. As we mentioned before, sometimes 30, 40 points is all you really need. Here they come down the stretch, and this is where you see